We here. We here, man. We in here, bro. You already know what time it is. Welcome to another episode of Wake and Pack. You already know the Fridays version of Wake and Pack is what? Show me my opponent, man. Y'all seen the thumbnail? Hey, I had to bang on the Vikings, man. I had to put they shit upside down and whack them out. How about that? All right, we don't fuck with no Vikings over here. Um. So yeah, good morning to all, man. Hey, top of the morning to you, my boy Zane Strong. You already know, like clockwork. Get my little setup together, my little cuticle, whatever you call it. But yeah, man, what up, Zane? Thanks for coming through. And in advance, thanks for everybody else for coming through. So let me go on and get this bowl ready before we talk about these hated Vikings, y'all. So I always say this, man. Vikings are my most hated team. I say I hate the Bears the most just to be a traditionalist. The oldest rivalry in football, that's how it should be. We should, hate the Bears more than anybody. But honestly, in my lifetime, Minnesota is the only organization within the NFC North that actually has put it up a fight with us as far as winning the division and actually challenging us during games, especially down in Minnesota. Hey, thank you for that, bro. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I put it in a description of yesterday's video, bro. So you, Zane, or anybody else, man, if you want that gamer tag, my Xbox gamer tag, I'll be on there today too. So, but and shout out to Zane for putting in that work, bro. My boy Zane at work, getting that bread. That's what it's about. But yeah, anybody interested in playing me in Madden or being friends on Xbox and we could get it in on the sticks, bro. Let me know. So yeah, man, back to Minnesota. I always do the public enemies, man. Number 1, 2, and 3. And every time I name a public enemy, 1, 2, or 3. Every time I name a public enemy, 1, 2, or 3, they come out killing us. So I hate to do it, but I'm gonna do it now. Our public enemy number 1, obviously, is Joe Barry. We don't know what we're gonna get. We don't know if the team quit on him. We don't know if this Jair thing, is a Barry-based thing. We don't know if this Devondre Campbell thing is a Barry-based thing. We don't know what's going on. All we know is that Sunday, New Year's Eve, whatever it is, we're going to go out there and cheer and hopefully hear that horrible horn as less as possible. Yeah. I got to think, bro. You got to be some kind of brave Packer fan. See, y'all got to wait till I go to a game at Minnesota. I'm going to try to get a seat closest to that horn. Yeah, you may think I'm crazy, closest to the horn. I want to throw a baseball. Like, I wonder how big that hole is down there. I want to throw something in there to fuck that shit up so we won't have to hear that oh bullshit. We're going to hear it a couple times. But yeah, our public enemy number 1 is Joe Barry. And then on the other side of the ball, our public enemy number 2 is Brian Flores, bro. He came in and, impacted this defense, man. He came in and did his thing. Very aggressive. He was a Miami's head coach for a minute, had some drama over there. I think he was let go unjustly or whatever happened. I think he sued him or some bullshit happened with that. But great defensive coordinator, man. So, not only is Joe Barry going to have his hands full with O'Connell, because, O'Connell can, hey, offensive coordinator of the Rams when they won the bowl. Like, he's a very capable guy. I like his play calling. I would actually like him to come in. Hey, hopefully Minnesota can fire him. He can come in and call plays for us. And Matt LaFleur could just survey the field, see what's going on with his new DC, make sure everything's what he likes, right? So that's what we need with that. Oh, yeah. Me too, Brandy. That's number 1 for me, Brandy. Again, we all supposed to hate the Bears because that's, supposed to be public enemy 1. Longest rivalry in football. All that shit. But hell no, I hate the Vikings. Then, of course, fake noise. They're just a fake franchise, And it kills me, man. I do my little YouTube rounds in the streets. Sometimes I might leave a comment and not. I always leave that cheese on there. And I'm getting comments like blow pack, blow. No pack. No, y'all got all kind of creative ways to do that. Can you guys find a creative way to win the Super Bowl? Because how many do you have? 0. Okay. So we'll leave that at that. Definitely. Yeah, that'd be good. And both teams, man. First of all, even record. And look, you could throw the records out the door. Number one, because it's a rivalry game. That's number one. And number two, these are two different teams playing, bro. First time around was Kirk Cousins, Captain Kirk. We love you. We miss you. Hey, he's probably done more good for us than he's done for his team, especially with primetime games. So I'm sad we missing out on Captain Kirk, our honorary quarterback. So we got to deal with they've been doing the what I always say, y'all, when you got two quarterbacks, you got none. Okay? You got none, right? So they've been flip-flopping between what's these dudes' name? Nick Mullins and the other dude. I don't even know. I don't even know the other dude name, but I just think O'Connell's trying to play that little we wait to the end and let them know who's starting to try to confuse them, even though it won't matter. Both teams have devastating injuries. You know, we've been injury or suspension. We're without Jair. It does look like Addison's playing. You guys, I looked it up. They say he's day to day. You know, I'm just going to consider that him as playing. It didn't say out. It didn't say doubtful. You know, so we just got to consider him playing, and we would add him and Justin Jefferson to the on-field public enemies, man. We got to account for them. Thank God Dalvin Cook is no longer there. I could not stand Dalvin Cook, you know. Thank God he went over to the Jets, and we ain't got to deal with that shit no more. But, yeah, their leading pass rusher is out. I think he got hurt last week with Addison, but Addison's coming back. Defense is still good. Like I mentioned, Flores, defense is still good. So we're going to have our work cut out. We are actually they are 1-point favorites at the house. So you got to kind of like our chances. If they are 1-point favorites at the house, that pretty much means it's an even game. 3 points, giving them 3 points would be an even game. So they pretty much saying it's going to be closer. So this might come down to a field goal, you know? Man, I'm sure there's a internet gangster out there trapping out the bandwidth. I'm sure there's an internet thug out there that loves the Packers enough that he should be able to do that. If not, shit, let me go to a game. If I go to a Minnesota game, I'm going to throw something into the horn, a shirt, something to muffle the noise, you know, because again, you already know they're going to add fake noise. Shout out to my boy TR. I was just about to say TR lives around these horrible people. But again, one thing we know the Vikings do is, hey, they play when it comes to us. They're loud when it comes to us, and they hate us. You know, we the big brother. Whenever they do win, we let them win. You know, we don't never let them win nothing serious. What have they done when they won a division? Nothing. What have we done as of late when we won a division? Hey, 3-4 NFC championship games. Again, it ain't the end all be all. It ain't Super Bowls, which we have 4 of them, which 27 other teams can say they don't have, you know. But yeah, man. Vikings, y'all. So, and then again, another key thing. Jordan Love played this team already. We've seen how he does when he plays the team twice in the same year, a la Detroit, right? So hopefully, again, and Love is better than he was when he first played them. You know, and there's no Kirk Cousins. TJ Hawkinson is hurt. He's out for the season, along with their top pass rushers. So we both got our injuries, suspensions, whatever we both got to deal with. But we both got to go on Sunday, New Year's Eve, and go battle, you know. And this is it. This is, you know, whatever team loses is pretty much out. You know, the chances are slim and dim anyway. But the winner of this game is going to knock the other one out. So if you guys want that for bragging rights, we can do that too. Okay, so let's do this for bragging rights. Let's do this so Jordan Love could get his lick back. Let's get Valentine, and Stokes some real good work. Stokes, you need a lot of work, you know, so you're going to get work this game. You know, you're going to get all what you can ask for, especially if we get them 2 guys, you know. And yeah, that's how I'm feeling about that. Hell yeah. What should we plug it with? Should we throw a baseball in there? I don't think the football, the oblong shake, I don't think that'll work. Shit. We got to do something about that. Definitely. And I would say he's a lot better. And not only is he better, but our receivers are better. And I'm sure this isn't the combination of receivers that they're going to see this week that they seen the last time. This is a different team now. Watson's not playing. I believe Reed is, which is great. And we got both tight ends in there. Now, you know, be patient, y'all. You know, I don't know if Musgrave's going to be limited. I don't know how to recover from a lacerated kidney. That's actually the first time I've heard about that as a football injury to a Packer as a Packer fan. So lacerated kidney cannot be good. But yeah, man, we gonna, hey, Romeo gonna show up. Yeah, and that's another thing, and that's the only thing I'm getting sad of. Again, after this is one more game. We still haven't seen this offense to its full potential. Ain't that a bitch? We ain't seen Christian here, Jaden here, Wicks here, all these new, even so we got to go into next year. Very enthusiastic about this wide receiver room. All right. Well, Brandy, with Joe Barry as our coach, I think we do need to know his name, because you know what happens when Joe Barry plays against a backup. We already know that. So this is a big game for Joe Barry. Again, he's gone anyway, but can you make it competitive? Did the team really quit on you, Joe Barry? Is this a Joe Barry problem? Does Matt LaFleur have to suffer from all the problems that you have been causing? It made me crazy. Like, we get rid of Aaron Rodgers. We like, wow, yes, Packers. Now we get to have a whole season without drama. Not. We had all the love naysayers earlier in the year. You had everybody doubting us earlier in the year. Now, if you guys see, I don't watch it too much, but as little as I do watch, the national media is starting to come around talking about, oh, man, watch out for the Packers next year. No, we don't want to hear it. Y'all trashed us all year. Y'all talking that shit about us all year, and we will be back to whoop some ass. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue to focus on this game this year. We got 2 left. TR's in the fucking building. Chatterhead, what's good with you, bro? I'm chilling, man. Hey, 20 plus carries for Jones is normally a good recipe for us. Dude is rested up, had his best game the last game, and I expect that to continue, bro. He still got to be feeling it. And then we got AJ, probably limited still with the thumb, but we got the tools, bro. We got the tools, Chatterhead. We got the tools. Dope name anyway. We got the tools, bro, to go out there and win the game. It just depends on Joe Barry, right? It depends on Matt LaFleur too, bro. Flores is coming for your ass. He's aggressive. He don't have his top pass rusher, but again, can Jordan Love break a certain kind of play? I'm not going to call it a curse, because the Packers aren't cursed in any kind of way. We ain't cursed in no kind of way. Again, there's 27 other teams who wish that they could be in our position. And even the teams that are ahead of us as far as Super Bowls, we still got more clout, and we are still better organization than them. Speaking of the organization, probably going to be, I'm going to end this, man. We're going to put a nail in the coffin for the Jair thing. Woo, Zane, I ain't going to go that far. He definitely going to get a holding penalty, though. Hey, Chatterhead, you a little ahead of me, bro. Hey, I already got shit lined up. For future Wake and Pack shows. And Al Harris will be the subject of one of them. Hint, hint. So there it goes right there, bro. We going to talk about that. But right now, still in the season, 2 games left. And this is going to be a couple weeks where we watching football and our team ain't going to be playing no more. Hey, God, hope we make the playoffs and probably, get bounced first round. That's still the evaluation time. Let the kids get their feet wet. Let Jordan Love deal with a hostile environment, like another. Playoffs is another energy. So I would like for us to make it. We playing with house money this whole year anyway. So let's continue. Hey, upsets happen every fucking week, bro. Seattle could lose to Washington or whoever the fuck they playing, So shit can happen, bro. Yeah, we all know Zane is the man. Shout out to my boy Steve. So yeah, man. So, to end this Jair thing, yeah, we don't want any passes on 3rd and 13 to Patrick Taylor in the flat. There's got to be a better. I'd rather throw it away than do that shit, Brandy. But to end this Jair thing, a great man told me just a couple of days ago, you cannot let the inmates run the asylum. And then again, at the end of the day, what does the franchise look like after? Have y'all ever been to a store or wherever you at, and a person came in with some badass kids? You just like, man, you have no control. Well, that's what the fuck happens when you let little shit like this happens. Me as a father, I try to set the tone early, because I grew up in my family, a lot of motherfuckers in jail. And what I ended up noticing, the one with the least strict parents is the ones who was in jail. The ones who they just slap on the wrist. Oh, it's okay. He's this, he's that, he's it. Oh, it's okay. Oh, now he's in jail for life, and now it's a problem. No, Not saying it's your fault, mothers out there, but sometimes you gotta nip shit in the bud before it becomes a problem. I know some motherfucking parents out there where the kids is already punking them at 16. Well, if you ain't stood your ground and you let the kid turn 16, they're gonna look at you like, I don't want to take out the trash. I don't want to do my chores. What you gonna do? He almost bigger than you anyway. You know, y'all got to be careful. Set the tone early. And this ain't just about Jair. This is about the rest of the team. This is about letting everybody know, setting an example. He might be an scapegoat, but this is how this organization is getting down. And I have further confirmation from listening to people that I respect that are in a Packers organization. Probably not anymore, but Mike Wall, great offensive lineman for the Packers, said, I am shocked he even played that game. They said this would have happened back in my day. He would have been benched right there and not played that game. So for us suspending him, that's just something we had to do. You go out there and look at a motherfucker with some badass kids running around everywhere and they got no control. You look at the embarrassment on their face, but the embarrassment on their face comes from because they can't do shit about it. Or you got the, you got the ones, I'm gonna call your dad. Sometimes that works. I'm gonna call your dad. Sometimes they'll straighten up, but I see some little niggas just out of control. And the way they get out of control is when you let them get away with little shit, then it adds up. I love Jair. Great corner. And then again, Jair, money, Ja money, bro. I hate to talk about this. We talked about this yesterday, but can you go be that lockdown corner anyway? Like, we ain't seen that in a while now. We really want to be honest. I know you've been hurt and this and that, but for you to be going rogue and you to be doing what you think you want to be doing, bro, I would have liked you to make a more impact on the field. Shit, we probably we could suspend him because even when he is playing, he's just getting into shape and all that. He ain't doing nothing anyway, to be real. You know what I'm saying? But again, of course, we want Jair in there at all times. He's just a better selection than the Knicks and Valentine, even Stokes. But, y'all know what I'm saying. I don't know which route we're going to go, Zane. I don't know if we're going to go free agent safety or draft safety. I don't know if we're going to go free agent vet left tackle or draft tackle. It depends on what positions are available. And, it just depends on how the draft falls, bro. Definitely need a safety, bro. If he's the best safety in college, we motherfucking need him. They should, but I know the Packers ain't going to get down like that. And some people still are misinformed or misunderstand of what the situation is. We would have kicked the ball, right? And gave them the ball first. And then at the end of the half, we would have kicked it to them again. I don't give a fuck. Win, lose, or draw. You don't ever want that situation to happen. You are taking away an advantage from your team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear it, bro. Bro is wrong, and it is what it is. Hopefully he ain't in his feelings. Hopefully he comes back, with a vengeance on that last game and has a happy day against Chicago. But this could be the beginning of the end or the beginning of the new beginning for this Jair whole thing. It's up to him. It's up to him as a man if he wants to stand up and say, you know what, I was wrong, and prove that he could be a captain on this team, and he could probably be a captain next year. I'm sure they'll give it to him next year if he comes in the offseason and does what he needs to do. If he want to act a little diva-ish, might have to, they might have to do something about that. Hey, we're going to say that, Steve. Hey, again, when we starving for football content and starving for football, Black Friday, probably when we're going to start our defensive coordinator search, especially when they start, searching for people and interviewing people. So we're not going to talk about the new DC, but what I will tell you, I'm giving y'all gems on future videos. My top 5 candidates at this time. And I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, but it will be Antonio Pierce, interim coach of the Raiders. It will be Al Harris. But again, Al Harris, I would much rather like to bring him in as a corner coach first, defensive backs coach first, and then maybe he could work his way into a defensive coordinator because I'm not sure if he is a defensive coordinator. Technique, all that shit, corner play, yes, he can teach. But as far as the X's and O's and coming out with a game plan, I am not sure. Okay, but we got Antonio Pierce, Al Harris. We also got who else did I want? Listen, I don't know what's going on with Leonard. I don't know if you interview somebody again after he denies you. But we got Jim Leonard. We also got this other guy. Is it Tennessee's DC? Somebody else's DC who we interviewed, but we didn't pick him and we chose Joe Barry instead. So I don't know if he's gonna come back. But Al Harris, And then look, again, he's sitting on the couch. He probably used to getting paid that ESPN money or whatever he on. Rex Ryan, Hal Harris, Rex Ryan, Antonio Pierce. Hey, I would take motherfucking Zimmer. Zimmer, hey, took a year off. Hey, after a year off, you get to watch the game. You might refresh your batteries. He might have left Minnesota in a bad way. Hey, come on over here. Y'all always taking motherfuckers from us. We got Jerry Gray from y'all, and he paid dividends for us, and we let him go. So I would love to get a Zimmer in there, always cause trouble for Aaron Rodgers, and Rodgers is a smart guy, man. So you causing him trouble, you got to know what you're doing on defense. I don't know, man. Again, when you're misdiagnosed, TR, we don't know shit. When you misdiagnose, we don't know what, First of all, we don't know what he was diagnosed as first, but that was wrong. And then secondly, we didn't hear the second diagnosis. Okay, you misdiagnosed the first time, but now what is it? And then again, LaFleur is very secretive and shit when it comes to injuries. He don't like to talk about them at all. And, I'll call him out on another. I'll call him out right now. All right, Matt LaFleur, we understand how, I get it how, oh, we don't want to talk about this. We don't want to talk about this. Like, I watched his interview. He was trying to kind of shut down the questions with Jair. Hello, this is your highest paid player, one of the best corners in the league. You just suspended him. They're going to ask you, take your lick in your hits for that one interview. And now if they ask in the next day and days after, okay. But for you the first day to just be like, no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk. Bro, that's part of your job, man. Just tell them what you need to tell them, man. Tell them what's going on, right? So. Oh, it's about to be Christmas. We about to get 6 or 7 presents come draft day, especially with the way we've been drafting. So I can't wait for that. But again, we got a whole off season. I got to be making some content. Hopefully y'all fuck with me in the off season. Hopefully y'all ain't just doing it, because the games is playing. But shit, I plan to be doing this, so we can be up to date on our Packers news every day and talk each other, Packer fans amongst each other, right? Yeah, we never know what we're going to get, but I can guarantee we're going to get something. Again, if we don't hit on like 2 or 3 picks, okay, but we're going to hit on bro, just look at the last 2 years, man. How many guys we got contributing right now? If we could do that again, bro, it's going to be trouble in 2025. Like I'm saying, next year, that's not even a year I'm still talking about. Next year, we'll be more competitive. Next year, we will guaranteed be fighting for a playoff spot, and it will be a disappointment next year if we don't make the playoffs. This year, absolutely not. House money, and we already a game within it. We're in good position, great position to get a playoff spot, but the Joe Barry shit happened. He just started doing his thing again. Backup quarterback. You beat Pat Mahomes. You beat Jared Goff in the NFC North leading Lions, and then your ass want to lose to Danny DeVito. We ain't even gonna go there. That shit's over with. Yeah, bro, he need to get back on it. And hell yeah, that's my boy, man. I remember a long time ago, I first started doing this YouTube. Somebody talking about something. You look like Rashawn Gary. Well, I look better, okay? And I'm older than him, and I look better. So, I mean, but again, hey, I take that bank account. We could change bank accounts any day, but I ain't going to change this mug for Rashawn Gary. With respect to Bane, bro. But yeah, we need to see Bane this week. Minnesota, Nick Mullins, we need to see Bane. Hey, Jefferson and Addison can't catch the goddamn ball if we all in Mullins' grill, bro. So let's do it, Rashawn. And again, we know what you can do. We know you good for 1.5 sacks, 2 sacks per game when you on your best. We need them monster games, Bane. We need that 3-sack deal that you did last time. We need another one of those before the season is over. Get 3 this week, get 3 next week. Let's go, Rashawn. And it's a shame in Madden they got Rashawn rating as an 86. The fuck is going on? What are y'all watching? That's what we thought about Rich Bisaccia, Steve. The Raiders are a very incompetent franchise. They do crazy shit. They draft the fastest player every year, no matter what position he play or what he can do. They look at the 40 speed. They let us have a jewel, and I will still call him a jewel, okay? Yes, this special teams is still bad, but it's better than the Maurice Drayton days. So they let him walk out the door. They let Bisaccia walk out the door. He won 4 straight games and sent his team into the playoffs. So why wouldn't they let Pierce go? Maybe they already had somebody else, in the rearview mirror. But again, I'm just saying in the event they will let him go. I would like Pierce, and he's going to be interviewing. It ain't just like, oh, we're going to hire you as a head coach. I'm sure he's still going to go out there on a few interviews, man. You know, and again, who knows if he's ready for that whole head coach thing, man. You know, put him as a DC with a team. We got some spots in. Hey, couple years over here, and then you know Matt's going to let you go. Come over here a couple years, Pierce. Let's change this defense. Let's change this mindset. You were a linebacker, bro, and you were a good linebacker, Super Bowl champion linebacker. So I would love to get Pierce over here. I ain't mad at Leslie Frazier either. And again, like at some point, bro, they always picking at us. Soon as we let somebody go, who's the first one? Oh, Lions pick up this person. Bears pick up this person. Vikings pick up this person. We don't really be doing that with them, right? When the last time we did that? Julius Peppers, you know, and he was a lifetime Carolina Panther, so it ain't really like he was a Bear for real. But, you know, we don't really do that, but shit, it might be that time for, hey, to weaken our enemies, it strengthens ourselves, bro. So we can get McConnell over here. I know he's probably still, you know, playing with house money, but I would love to get Zimmer in the house. Ex-coach of the Vikings, guy who knows defense, aggressive, no nonsense type guy. I'll take him. Well, bro, let's really hope that that shit is worth something one day. Hey, the trajectory is looking good, bro. And then guess what I was doing yesterday, y'all? And it was forced upon me, bro. You know, I was drinking a little bit, fell asleep. You know, my motherfucking TV, it knows me well, bro. It just be playing some shit. I woke up to a YouTube video of just Aaron Rodgers highlights. And that shit was like 2 hours long. I watched everyone. That dude was great. Anyway. Let me stop. Yeah, he got to eat, Zane. He got to eat, bro. And then, you know, again, before we gave Rashawn the bag, I'm like, you're doing what you're doing is great. That's what we wanted in the draft. But the kind of bag we gave him, I'm expecting a little more. I know he's not a TJ Watt, you know, go in coverage and do certain stuff like that. But Rashawn, we need you batting more balls down. Batting balls to yourself, getting the interception, more strip sack fumbles. Again, we gave you the bag. You had your injury. We still trusted you after that. Okay, and then also in Wake and Pack, we get up to date, up to minute news, bro. Mullins ain't playing. They starting Jaren Hall, who I don't even know who Jaren Hall is. Wow, that's crazy. They doing that. I thought Mullins gave him a better chance. So I don't know what they're trying to do. Throw a wrinkle in our shit, but I don't know. But regardless, this game should be a field goal type of game, man. It's going to go up and down. Yeah, because his attributes is there, bro. He need to put that shit on the real field. We know you got the skills, you know, but right now, he's just an expert at that bull rush, you know. He got a couple other little moves in his arsenal, but I want to see him dropping back. Again, not to the level of a, you know, Micah Parsons, shit like that, but you could drop back like a Preston, you know, guard a running back for a little bit. You know, jump back on the tight end for a little bit on the under route. You know, that's what I want Gary to do. So, you know, obviously for us to win this game, fast start, bro. Again, let's see. Still evaluating, although we know we got our guy. I ain't even take a hit yet, y'all. I'm running my mouth. Even though we still got our guy in Love, we still need to see him in certain situations. This probably will be the loudest and most hostile environment we've seen this year, right? You know, the Vikings hate us. So let's do what we got to do. Hey, hell yeah. Hey, and the support is really appreciated. So shout out to you, Monica and Naya, and your whole household. You know, appreciate y'all coming through for real, showing love. Okay, well, him having legs isn't good for us. You know how we like to treat quarterbacks with legs, you know, unless their name is Justin Fields. How come we could come with a masterful piece plan? Masterful piece. I don't know if that masterpiece plan, whatever. How can we come up with a masterpiece plan to stop Justin Fields every goddamn time? You hear me? How can we stop him every time he ain't rushing shit on us? Have y'all seen Fields lately? Fields been tearing shit up. Fields might have worked this up back into a job. They was talking about we drafting a receiver. I mean, they were talking about we drafting a quarterback. They might be like, nah, we're going to put some shit around Justin. It ain't been Justin's fault. It's been coaching, bro. Y'all got to understand, just because a motherfucking player go out there and do bad, that don't always got to do with him. There's a motherfucker calling the play. There's a motherfucker that got a block for him. It's so much shit that go wrong. And since Sweat got up over there, Since Sweat got up over there on the Bears defense, bro, this team is a little different, bro. So, but hey, that's next week's opponent. Let's study on the Vikings right now. Let's stay on the Vikings right now. I'm worried about Flores, you know, and our special teams can't make any mistakes. We cannot let this crowd get any extra advantage. So special teams will be very important today. I don't want any hiccups. No high snaps. No, don't let these motherfuckers run into the 40 or 50-yard line, you know. Field position. Hey, let Keyshawn take the ball out because you know he's going to get it to the 30, 40, or 50, you know. Change field position. That's all we trying to do. You already know what? You already know we keeping the West Coast. What you talking about? You already know that. I am. Hey, what the fuck is up? Higher point of view here. It is your West Coast Packer back. Well, I ain't even said that whole shit in a minute. I just get on these lives like, yo. Hey, I'm gonna have to go back to the other still videos. You know, I've been on these lives every day. Hey, give me credit. Hold on, let me. You know, ain't nothing wrong with you. Give me a little self a pat on the back, goddamn it, cause shit, I was letting this shit go. I'm like, man, I want to talk to my people. I want to do something for them. I'm too busy. I'm working. I said, shit, let me get up in the morning before I do anything and talk my Packer shit. We should smoke one day. Well, what you think I'm doing now, bro? Whenever, dog. All you gotta do, you know, hey, 420 HPOV Boulevard, man. Let me know what's up, where you at. You know, earlier in the year, bro. You know, it's only 2 games. Like we could have went to a Packer bar or something, bro. You know they got them all out here. So, hey, next year we will make it a point, Cheddarhead. So stay tuned. You know, busy holiday time now. I don't know. I'll be able to hit a bar like that within the next couple weeks. But, bro, hey, any West Coast, California Packer backers, bro, holla at me, man. You already know what's up. We could do whatever we need to, man. I hope not. I hope not, bro. Because, again, this is still like, we've known Packers, all right, when somebody disgruntled, we just let them go. How about you work it out? How about you have that hard conversation? How about you sit down, all right, we fucked up here. You fucked up here. Can we come together? I did not want this to be a Za'Darius situation. I didn't want it to be a, who the fuck else? Even Jordy Nelson, a couple other cats left where, you know, it was like, damn, you gonna let them go like that? Like a phone call? Like you ain't gonna call them? You feel me? So, you know, we'll see what happens. I hope not. He's you know, he's been hurt, bro. So for him to come out and say a tweet and say, I'm not playing hurt no more, and for us to hear the Packers misdiagnosing people's injuries, you can't blame Campbell. What about Za'Darius? We thought he would play all year. He didn't play the whole year because something was wrong with his back. Was that misdiagnosed? Was Jair Alexander misdiagnosed this year and last year? Like, we got to start looking, bro. We got to really start looking, man. We might have to get Dr. Jack Kevorkian out of there. Oh, Will and Hill, shout out to the Wood, bro. Hey, spend a lot of time out there. I love the A18. It was one point in time I was gonna go to Taft High School, but they didn't let me get in because I didn't have an address. I had an LA address. I went to school out in LA and I got kicked out, so they sent me like to the Valley. So I'm like, all right, well, shit. I heard of Taft. Let me pick them, and shit. They didn't let me in. I don't know. I think they seen me. They was like, all right, we ain't gonna let this guy in. That's why I went and caused terror to football and football to y'all motherfuckers. But yeah, shout out to the Great 1-8, man. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. And I know what's going on, bro. I know what's going on. Hey, Taft had a lot of shorties up there, though. I saw, hey, as soon as I went in the office, I'm like, damn, I seen Armenian hoes. I seen this little Persian hoe. I ended up getting her number, though. And then she ended up coming to my school after. But yeah, man, back to the Vikings, though. You know, hey. Woo! Hey. Hey, we can do that, bro. Hey, in the words of my grandpa, rest in peace. If it's free, it's for me. You know, hey, I take care of the beers, bro. I handle the beers. I drop down some gas, whatever I need to do. But if that's what you want to do, we could do that. Let me just tell you, bro. Hey, we going in there with all positivity, but let me tell you, that ride back is something else, bro. It took us an hour to get out of the parking lot. This was that Kaepernick game I went to where he ran for 200-some yards on us. And that was the longest drive home. Like, I'm driving. I'm like, can I just stop and go to sleep? Like, I was like 8 hours from home. When you look at the damn thing, you like, damn, bro, I just want to just, I don't want to drive. I don't want to do nothing. You still upset from the victory, but shit, if that's what you want to go do, we could definitely do it. But can I finally take a hit? We 35 minutes in this bitch and I didn't take a hit. Hey, bro, for real, bro. I was there, bro, and I got film, bro. Hopefully, I could find it in something, bro. But it was like clearly like 10 phones ago. But I got a Jordy Nelson touchdown that game in the end zone. I was in the end zone, and hell yeah, Candlestick was ghetto as hell, bro. I pull up, I'm like, damn, this Candlestick, it's literally a liquor store on the corner right down the street from Candlestick. I went in there to get the Henny, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it was niggas outside. I'm like, this how Frisco get down? I didn't know there was that ghetto. I'm thinking like, you know, I thought it was sweet over there. Hell yeah, it took forever to get out of there. I like Levi Stadium so much better, even though it's one of the lesser stadiums. Because, you know, Levi was that first stadium, the new state of the art with the Wi-Fi and this and that, and then Jerry's World and all that. Like, nah, Levi needs some work, but that stadium is way better. Getting in and getting out in the neighborhood is way better at Levi. So, hey, Cheddarhead, bro, I'm going to hold your word for it. We go to Frisco again. It's them. But if we go to Frisco, I'm fucking with it, bro. I done did that trip before. I don't fuck around. And, you know, I went to the one y'all see on my little channel. I got the game-winning kick from Mason Crossbar. I'm sorry, Crosby. Shout out to Crosby, too. You got you a job at the Rams, but I think they cut you already because they got some other dude. But anyway. But, yeah, bro. That's what it is. Show me my opponent. I guess we just going to get one hit out of this whole thing, you know. Let me go and do that now. You already know. Go out there, wear your colors. Go root for the pack. Hey, it's New Year's. Hopefully this will be a New Year's gift for us, just like we got a Christmas gift for us. Hey, Sunday night football. No Monday night football game. The NFL is going to end it. The new year with the motherfucking Packers playing. And what better way would be to go to that horrible bird-killing, sound-infusing, fake noise, horrible horn. What else you want to say about that? Hey, 0 Super Bowl winning, all kind of shit. But on that note, I'm motherfucking out. Shout out to everybody. As always, my boy, my top dog, man. Shout out to Zane Strong. Cheddarhead, thank you for coming through. Hey, holla at me, Cheddarhead. And if not, shit, next year we're going to have to figure something out, bro. We're going to have to figure something out. We're going to have to hit up a bar up over here. So, you know, it's some in Woodland Hills, too. I'll pull up over there. You know, we're going to have to do something. So shout out to my boy, Cheddarhead. Shout out to my boy, Steve. Brandy Lewis, Packer fans with swagger, my boy Big Nate. Shout out to Monica, hold down the household. Zane Strong, shout out to Lil Nate too, the future of this Packer content. Hey, Lil Nate gonna be telling us about Jordan Love's son and shit. Jordan Love the second scores a touchdown. You know, Lil Nate is the future, y'all. So again, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. The OG TR. Shout out to TR. Again, everybody, shit, G-Pack. Packer fan 12, Blake 22, my boy David who ain't in here, Niehoff, or is it Niehoff? See, I'm fucking up again already, but hey, I'm out, y'all. Hey, go cheer for the squad, bro. 2 games left, man. Still time to evaluate, ladies and gentlemen. Still time to evaluate. So let's do what we need to do. Let's do it, man. Hey, we all want to link up. Let's go to a motherfucking game, man. But shit. On that note, I'm out of here, bro. Hey, Happy New Year and all that. Wake and Pack will be back Monday unless some crazy shit happens. If we win on a Hail Mary or some shit, Sunday night, I'm going live, motherfucker. Hey, if we blow them out Sunday night, I'm going live. If we lose, I'll see you on Monday.